Made it to Lutsen. Grandpa Randy's probably up there right now. All right, here we go. Yes! Hey, this is Jason CK. We're coming to you live from Lutsen Mountain 2021. It's our yearly family trip up here to do some skiing and snowboarding. Christopher, where are we staying this year?
Caribou Highlands. We're on the hill this year. We didn't stay down by the lake, had a bad experience, unrelated to our ski trips, but we're staying up here next to the hills, easy ski in, ski out.
It's really cool here. We got walking distance to get onto the hills. All we got to do is walk, 100 feet, and you're on the mountain now. Christopher, who do you got with us this year?
The usual crew, which is you, myself, Molly, Rand, and Herbert, and Bree. And then starting last year, Travis Herbert began coming up, and this year it's him and his girlfriend Lauren. And then apparently Bree's sister and a boyfriend, I think, are up here, but we haven't ran into them yet. They came up yesterday. Today's Saturday.
So we hit the first day pretty hard. We spent the entire amount of time on the snow, on the hills. It's beautiful today. It's like 50 degrees outside. We decided to come down and check out the pool because the pool's only open from 9 to 4, which is the same time frame that the hills are open. CK, what do you think about the pool hot tub combo here?
Hot tub's warm, hot tub's big. Pool's cold, pool's big.
Yep.
Getting wet.
All right, this was our first run on Moose Mountain. We took the chalet, or we took the gondola up there, and it was a little bit rough. It was a little bit windy. I took a spill right off the top, but what you're going to see is the start after I took the spill. CK, what do you think of the conditions up there?
Yesterday it was amazing. I mean, it was what, like upper 20s, a little bit of a breeze. Actually, it was pretty windy in some spots, but over on Moose, it was nice. Sun was out, total blue skies, no clouds. Great conditions to ski in, as long as you had something to cover your eyes.
Okay.
It was bright.
At one point during this video, you'll see CK and Molly blow by me, and that was intentional. I was going to try and get it in the frame where you could see them flying by me for dramatic effect. What do you think about this hill for beginner or novice skier or snowboarder?
First time I went down it, I was like, this is going to be perfect free. It's not super steep, it's not super flat, it's just, a good incline, a little bit of flat spot, good incline for the entire length of it. And Moose Mountain, I mean, it's Minnesota, but it's as long as you're going to get here. And she actually ended up going down it later in that day, and it sounded like she might have been a little terrified, but she ended up going down again after and said how good it was, and she's like, you know what, I'm going to pop in some earbuds this time. And she just enjoyed her runs.
Oh, that's great. One of the two of the benefits of that run is this is the longest and highest elevation change for any ski resort in the upper Midwest of the United States. The other piece is there is a 6-man high-speed lift that can bring you from the bottom of the mountain to the top of the mountain. Super fast. What does it say, 100 feet per minute? I think is what it was rated at the bottom.
100 miles an hour.
This next clip you're going to see is CK hitting the run called Adrenaline, which is a run that's typically not open when we're up here. So it was a very interesting experience to have the opportunity to hit it. The video doesn't do it justice. This thing is like a cliff. CK, what were you thinking and how did it feel going down that thing?
So confidence was high today. No booze in me. I guess I had one bloody, that doesn't count though. I actually forgot to add booze to it. I've wanted to do them, but I've never had the confidence, and I think I'm finally there. And we're going along up on top. We passed the plunge, roped off, closed. We passed free fall, open, but and then we get to the third one, which is Adrenaline. I stop, wait for these two kiddos to catch up, and then just center, point them downhill and send it.
So that's an interesting run because it doesn't put you to the high-speed lift or one of the other lifts for that mountain. So there's a lot of trekking or cross-country that has to happen to get you to the lift at the other mountain, which is Eagle. How did that journey feel, and how did that take you?
It's exhausting.
Similar to Adrenaline, which is on Moose Mountain, there is another steep cliff that's called Cliff Run. So we got some video of that I want to show you. CK, what were you thinking? How did you handle that run? How was the conditions going down?
Conditions were great. I mean, a couple pieces of ice, but realistically, I'd rather have ice than this thick syrup we're going through today with it being 50 degrees. What I was thinking is, you know, you got to look good on video, so you just point them and send them. There was no going down, turn, slow down, be safe. It's just, let's get down as quick as we can. Hopefully don't fall.
And he's gone. Mountain 2021, March 13th. It's not very cold outside, so we have our trunks on.
Me too.
She's trunking.
Trunk.
She's in the trunks. I got the stumps.
It's been a very Hamilton season, so we've been dropping Hamilton references constantly.
Non-stop.
The man is non-stop.
Gentlemen of the jury, I'm curious, bear with me. Are you aware that we're making history? This is the first murder trial of our brand new nation, the liberty behind deliberation. I intend to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt with my assistant counsel.
Co-counsel Hamilton, sit down. Our client Larry Weeks is innocent. Call your first witness. That's all you had to say.
Okay, one more thing.
Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Soon that attitude may be your doom. Why do you write like you're running out of time? Write day and night like you're running out of time. Every day you fight like you're running out of time. Keep on fighting in the meantime.
Non-stop. Corruption's such an old song that we can sing along in harmony. You know, where is it stronger than in Albany? This colony's economy's increasingly stalling, and honestly, that's why public service seems to be calling me. I practice the law practically.